The Leopold II tunnel runs under Boulevard Leopold II, which extends the Brussels Inner Ring Road, or Petite Ceinture, to meet up with E40 motorway leading to Ghent and Ostend. Approximately 2,600 meters long, the Boulevard Leopold II is the main and busiest traffic axis in the west of Brussels, traveled by almost 60,000 vehicles a day. Given the state of the tunnel, the government of the Brussels Capital Region approved in July 2016 the renovation of the infrastructure under a public-private partnership contract. The contract includes the design and execution of the tunnel renovation work and new tunnel equipment, along with maintenance work during the execution period and for a 25-year period following its conclusion. Based on the permitted tunnel closure periods, the works have been planned both to minimize user inconvenience and to guarantee the good execution of the works with the appropriate equipment and technology. The tunnel will be closed during July and August 2018 for asbestos removal. This will be done by sealing off sections of approximately 250 meters in length. The asbestos removal work consists mainly of removing the paint at the base of the tunnel side walls. 2 annual time periods have been fixed for the work in the tunnels. From September to June, work will be carried out during a daily nighttime closing period from 2200 at night to 6 in the morning. During these nightly periods, work will be carried out simultaneously in 3 work zones. The first tasks, following a preliminary examination of the zone, are the removal of the non-functional equipment and the hydrojet cleaning of a 2-meter wide strip on the ceiling and on the entire height of the 2 walls. Once the cleaned areas have been examined and any cracks repaired, the new and temporary cable trays will be attached to the right-hand wall 50 centimeters below the ceiling. The existing cables, both in the sidewalks and on the ceiling, will be reinstalled into the newly installed cable tray. Temporary lighting, fire-resistant cabling and communications equipment will also be installed. With the temporary lighting installed, we can then remove the current lighting system. The rest of the ceiling will be cleaned in the same way and any cracks repaired. This will be followed by waterproofing and the placing of anchoring for the technical and fire protection installations. After this, we will install the final lighting system and reinstall the various technical equipment items. During the second annual period in July and August, the tunnel will be completely closed to permit work on the road and sidewalks. During the summer period, 6 separate work teams will work in 3 different zones of each tunnel shaft. The first task will be to disconnect all electrical and technical installations, which will then allow us to demolish the sidewalks and the road deck. After inspecting the raft, the new drainage base will be installed together with the curbs. The sheaths for the high voltage cable, the fiber optics and the various networks will be placed in the sidewalks. Finally, the new sidewalks will be concreted and the road deck asphalted, allowing the tunnel to revert to normal operation during the following period. The 6 teams will carry out the work simultaneously using specific tunnel working equipment. The same principles and management methods applied during the 2 periods will be applied during the next 2 years to complete the work in all tunnel areas. The 13 existing emergency exits will be renewed and the 17 additional emergency exits built to guarantee the safe evacuation of the tunnel in any emergency. Construction of the new emergency exits will begin with the site preparation work, including the placing of the temporary fence and removal of the road surface where necessary. Particular attention will be paid to reducing the impact of the construction site above ground so as to limit potential nuisance for residents. Guide walls will be constructed in the perimeter of the emergency exit, with second piling to permit safe excavation of the pit. The pit will be excavated, pile heads removed and the tie beam inserted. Temporary diagonal braces will then be inserted. The excavation work will be carried out at different levels until the tunnel level is reached, after which the raft will be constructed. Connecting the emergency exits and the tunnel will involve reinforcing the wall around the future opening. After this, all the technical equipment will be installed in the new emergency exit and the street above rehabilitated. The Circle 2020 joint venture, consisting of the companies Besix, Engie and Jan de Nul, can each count on many references in the management and conducting of tunnel work sites. It is convinced that the three partners' combined skills and vast experience will be fundamental to guaranteeing the success of this ambitious project. By pooling their technical knowledge and their combined experience in executing projects of similar complexity, the Circle 2020 joint venture will be keen to demonstrate its ability to ensure the successful completion of this 28-year project.